As a man, you should be crushing a woman's ego instead of inflating it. Women live off our validation, they live off compliments, they live off our attention. So the validation, the attention, the compliments, they build their confidence. So as a guy, you ought to crush a woman's ego instead of inflating it. Now, let's get one thing straight. Insulting a woman is not crushing her ego. Asking for a woman's number and then she says no and then you call her names, that's not crushing a woman's ego, my guy. You're just being an asshole. You should learn to accept being turned down. Walk away, chief. I'll tell you a story about the 11th guy in the room. The story goes there was this beautiful lady in a club, and there were 10 guys around her, complimenting her, offering to buy her drinks. It was more like a competition, like a bidding competition to win this woman over. And this woman was not impressed because she was getting all this attention from all these guys, coming with different pickup lines, coming with all these ways of trying to sweep her off her feet. But none of them succeeded. She just sat there with them, smiling, giggling, just enjoying the attention, but not being impressed by any of them. Until came the 11th guy into the club. And then he joined the group. And then he said, "Hi, how are you doing?" And then he turned her back on the lady and then started talking to his guys. That's the guy the lady wanted. The guy who didn't care about her. It's a reverse psychology. When you don't pay attention to a woman, she pays attention to you. When you don't validate the woman, she chases that validation. The less you compliment a woman, the less you pay too much attention to a woman, the more you stand out from the rest of the guys. The more she will pay attention to you, and then, okay, every guy is noticing me, but then this one is not noticing me. Sometimes I'm looking at you guys on social media when ladies post their beautiful pictures. Sometimes they post their half-naked pictures, to thirst trap you. And then I see you guys flocking into their comment section like the migration of the wild beast. And I'm like, those guys, if I were next to them, I would be giving them faram claps, all of them. Wow, you're so beautiful. Like, wow, you're so sexy. Wow. Guys, that's not how you win a lady. That's that's not how you win it. Instead of complimenting a lady, you should at least give her half the compliment. And then she will fight for the other half. Myself, when ladies come to me and then they act like they're so beautiful, and she'll be like, I'm beautiful, I'm hot. I'm like, no, you're not bad. Knowing very well that she's a flame. Ladies respect the guys who treat them like they are just a normal lady. Women like to earn their attention. Women like to earn anything from a guy. They want to work for everything and anything. So all these things that you guys are doing on social media, you're putting ladies on a pedestal. As a guy, you should crush everything that makes a woman think she's got power over you as a guy. You should crush that. And when you crush that, you bring her to your level. Because every time every time you compliment a lady, you do a lot of things for a lady. You make her think she can do better than you. But when you crush everything that makes her think she's better than you or she deserves a better guy than you, then you bring her down to your level. There's this story I'd like to share with you about my ex. And this story is for educational purposes only. It's not to shame her or anything like that. So this one time, she did something to me and then I was angry. So what the lady did was, she seduced me. When you go to bed, she gave me a blow job and then she got on top, woman on top, and then she did her magic until we finished. And then after we finished, we were in bed already, right? And then I turned my back on her and I just slept. And during that time of woman on top, while she's doing her magic, doing the best performance of her life, I was just sitting there like a dead corpse, like I was hit by a train. I didn't react. I did nothing. I didn't moan. I didn't touch her. Nothing. Because in my head, I was like, okay, so this woman is apologizing to me through sex. This woman, she thinks she can seduce me out of the wrong she did to me. Because with me, you apologize. We don't seduce each other. We don't trick each other. So after we were done, I turned my back on her. King, she was crushed. Because the trick she wanted to use on me did not work. She was asking, so you sitting there like nothing is happening, none whatsoever. And I was like, no, that's because you're tricking me. Instead of coming to me and saying I did this and that and admitting it was wrong, you give me something else that you give me almost every day as an apology. And she was crushed. From that day forth, she apologized, just like I apologized to her. When I apologized to my girlfriend, I sit her down and talk to her. And I admit the wrong that I did, and then I promise that I will never do that again, or I will approach things differently in the future. That's how a person apologizes. You don't seduce people or buy them gifts instead of apologizing. So that's how, as a guy, you get a woman's attention. Most ladies look at what they post on social media. It's a trap. And they come up with things like, guys are so thirsty. This guy's no. She likes the attention. That's what she wants from you. And you guys are giving her the reaction. Now that I come in and then say, not bad. She's gonna reply to me. All you guys, she's gonna like, and then she's gonna reply to me. Whether she gives me attitude or not, she replies me in a negative way or not, but I'm standing out from the rest of you guys. Sometimes she will laugh and all that. So learn to crush a woman's ego. The pedestal she's on, destroy it. When she comes to you and asks for something, say no, chief. Say no. Don't say, I don't have money. Don't say, I'll see what I get. Say no. Say no straight to her face. And then you will see the magic. Like when you say no to a woman, chief, like something in their head tense drastically. Like say no, as a guy, say no to a woman. That's why ladies who call guys broke, I tell them, okay, I'm broke. I admit it. I don't take offense anymore to ladies calling me broke, because I know that's blackmail and that's manipulation. Even on my social media platform, I post. When women will come up and say, a real gentleman will give you money before you ask for it, I will shade on my timeline and say, I am not a gentleman. You should be proud about saying no. Guys, stop trying to be nice guys, and then you're trying to hide and everything. Another thing is that when you guys get into a relationship, you make you put your woman on a pedestal. Like now the relationship is all about her. Everything's about making her happy. It's like she just hired you. Like it's like you got a new job of taking care of this woman, showering her with a woman must earn, guys. Check my video on YouTube where I'm saying taking care of your woman should be an appreciation, not a payment. When you give your woman money, it should be appreciation because she's good to you. She's adding a lot of value to you. Like she's encouraging you sometimes, she's supporting you sometimes, she speaks life into you, and she's your peace of mind. I wouldn't mind giving a woman like that money. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I'm a provider and a protector. But I'm not an idiot. I will only do that to a deserving woman. So guys, you need to step up, guys. Stop thinking that the woman in front of you is the only woman in the world. Stop acting like stop being afraid that the woman will turn you down, guys. It's normal for a lady to turn you down. Absolutely normal. Have an abundance mindset. There are so many women out there. So many women have that mindset. When a woman turns you down, move on. Move on, guys.